The new history calling rewrites for them, having had all story adjusted as such. Teach the peoples what they will knows, by rote repeated. No disclaimer in time, it wills be not the new, but thee. We, having drawn taut lines about the mindfulness as such group identity, do not escape the fundamentals of who we is. Who we is made to be. One fiscal determinant. There being one body, we finds it by extension. The true satisfaction is financial-ist, accountable to, berate the land, use destructive isms, charged by sessions. Wreckage dispense, the factory forward-thinking stations dispute against they, not we, calling all winds and chimes, tunnel beneath fanfare, pipeline eruption. The shining frustration that we is unsure contagion culture, not building and in wider white, having fury and calling them armed, fighting with the word as conquest, as a service. The nation, we, the true calling, up to arms for calm, a peace with solitary resistances, speaks. The new history speaks it, calls it a stammer, that Freudian situationism. It diesel politicking, we all goes as we goes. Whom right thinking places aspire, transgressive isn't, of a people's unspoken, of a people's wants, of a people's free reign, a quality relation, enraged energy. Then we of our guns lay patient, our obligation, people in this alive. Object swimming, he, I, einer, another intuitive veiling of fatigues, temple of war, a lonesome disease, but with language. Leavening interest, the work, self-erotic forfeiture, paranoider scraped sky. The gentle is otherwise, an absence of ways. The Perfume Recordist by Stacey Doris and Lisa Robertson. The feast. All honor to the anal cavity. All honor to mighty pungent couplings of the rose of political imagination. All honor to the entrails of language. Someone took a turd to a sage and said, "Look, he is being corrupted by women." And the turd said, "Women are always actresses, no matter what they do." And the sage said, "Truly, a hard law buggers you." The perfume recordist butts right up to the edge of the rows of waste to strut in the sewer of womanhood, where the rose becomes turds and cacophony. We hurl ourselves into the putrid bouquet. There, we lift our complicated, indivisible arses and breasts like complaints and discharge an expanse of rotting petals. Oh, disagreeable master, here is our rosy manure. Perfume's history is the record of shit. We have been excrement, filth on opulent paper, ecstatic quiddity of defecation judged profitable. Perfume is matter out of place, aka shit, a revolt against the exorbitance of boundaries. Waves of roses flow through the sewers. We're out in more than we can need. We're matter out of place. The rosy waste increases, migrates, vomits, beseeches, refutes, despairs, invades, carries us in a flatulent rose tide of spontaneous imitation. Ah, we are sub rosa fishermen of spasms, our little skiff afloat in the fetid fervor. Shit protects one from the moral majority within. 8 o'clock at night. Let us now examine the 18th century, our cunt. It let loose an extreme jollity and extreme impertinence. It poured out erudition, filth, and boredom. Not a pavement in the place, and everything gutters for miles and miles, and a stench to it that plucked us by the knickknacks. And we were 20 leagues out. To return to pollution behavior, avoidance is a process of tidying up. The essential ingredients of our poetry will be revolting. O rose, the pastures in which the night feeds and prunes that cud, that nourishes us to prayer, the incomparable fascination of maturation and rot. And the turd said, I'm a fart in a mass of wind, a humble bud under a cow pad. Roll on and shit, traverse this absurd age. The coming musk rose started excreting, fell upon our ear, and started excreting like the sweet sow stealing and giving odor, fell upon our ear, and started excreting the murmurous haunt of flies, started excreting. With perfume, too, the excremental juice supplied to body and garment is carried across wild trajectories. We are all invasive species. All value is waste. Oh, and thank you for your virginity.